Everyone, and welcome to our video today discussing the card declined scam. Please bear with me, I am stuffed up again, so hopefully we can make it through this video. All our info for the video today comes from the Better Business Bureau, and the link to learn more will be available at the bottom of the video's description. According to the BBB, this card declined scam seems to specifically target people who are shopping online, and it may be a sign of a new twist on online shopping scams. So let's get started and learn more about how this scam works. So what's the general idea? According to the BBB, the scam plays out something like this. Step 1. You're shopping online and decide to purchase something from a retail website. Or, alternatively, you receive an email from what you believe to be a reputable business offering you a discounted or free offer, and you decide to take advantage of said offer. Step 2. You enter your personal information, including your email address, phone number, and shipping address, all normal requirements for most online purchases these days. Step 3. However, here's where things start to go awry. When you enter your debit or credit card number for payment, the website tells you that your card was declined. Or you receive an error message like, your card did not go through for some reason. This is unexpected for you because you know that you have enough funds in your bank account. I think it's safe to assume that most people might become a bit flustered by this for a number of reasons. The risk of the item selling out from underneath you, especially if it's a good deal, or just being in a hurry. Step 4. What happens next? Well, it seems that unknowing victims in this situation are quickly deciding to try another card for payment, which I think a lot of us would do. Except that when they put their new payment info in, they receive the same error message. So let's check in here. You have now put in 2 separate cards representing 2 different bank accounts and potentially even different banks, and they've both been declined. Step 5. Panic sets in. You call your bank or credit card company to ask them about the declines. To your surprise, the representative tells you that your cards have not been declined. Instead, you've actually been charged more than you anticipated for the purchase. At this point, you may realize that either the website you were shopping on was a scam or that the email you were sent from the business was fraudulent, and you gave your personal and financial information to a scammer. Reports have come into the BBB from consumers outlining this scenario. Each person reported having tried several cards after the first one was declined, and that their bank statements showed much larger, some in the realm of several $1,000s, purchases than what they'd originally attempted. So what's the big idea here? This is a newer scam scenario, but to summarize, it sounds like scammers are using fake websites or fake advertising emails to lure customers onto their fake sites. When the customer goes to make a purchase on the fake website with their card, the scammers are able to see and grab that banking info while simultaneously telling the customer that the card did not go through. As I mentioned earlier, most people will pull out another card and try that one too, thereby unknowingly giving the scammer their other card info to exploit. Meanwhile, the scammers then immediately, perhaps even simultaneously, are attempting to charge much larger purchases onto the card in the hopes that the customer won't have alerts turned on to see how much the actual withdrawn amount is. And by the time the bank statement is seen by that customer, those scammers are long gone with that larger chunk of cash. So what can you do to protect against this? My one personal tip before I share those given by the BBB. If you're shopping online and your credit or debit card gets declined, fight the urge to immediately pull out another card. You may have already accidentally handed those original payment details to a scammer, so don't make the mistake of giving them your other card. Call your bank using a number you know is real and verify that your account is fine. If the bank says there's no issue with your card, then go back and carefully examine the website you're attempting to purchase from. If the website appears legit, try to reach out to their customer service line using a different method. Could be a chatbot on their website, email, or even customer service phone number, and let them know what's going on. The bottom line is, don't panic and pull out another card if your initial payment method gets declined. You can minimize the damage this way if you were unknowingly shopping on a scammy website. The BBB also provides the following tips. Tip number 1, verify that you're shopping on a legitimate website. Scammers build fake look-alike websites to trick shoppers into believing they are buying from a legit business. Take care to notice the URL. It may be off by just a letter or two, or even a number or a symbol like a dash. Also check that the website is secure by verifying you see the lock symbol or the HTTPS in front of the URL. Tip number 2, keep a wary eye out for fake emails, texts, and ads. Don't trust unsolicited messages and always verify links before clicking on them. When in doubt, delete the messages and ignore the ads. Also, visit the purported business's website on your own instead of clicking the links. Never click on any unsolicited links, especially from unknown numbers or contacts. Tip number 3, don't be fooled by great offers. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. If you're unsure about purchasing from a business, shop around to other retailers to compare pricing of the product you want. Get a good idea of the actual price of the product from these different retailers and be wary of any cheap outliers. I'm not saying they're definitely scams, but better to be cautious than scammed. Tip number 4, research the business. Read customer reviews online, but take them with a grain of salt because reviews can be skewed by payments and kickbacks and can honestly just be faked too. Fake reviews are a real thing. Tip number 5, use a credit card for extra protection. Credit card companies offer additional protection against fraud, and you should be able to dispute any unanticipated charges on your account. And tip number 6, check up on your credit and debit card protections. You can set purchase limits and travel restrictions, and you can also sign up to get notified when purchases are made at any dollar amount. Okay, thanks for watching.